Good afternoon, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. It's your girl Cindy with Sin Makeup. Appreciate you guys stopping by to spend some time with me. We're on to a new week. I'm sorry I was unable to do readings for the last couple weeks. Your girl got hectic. But we're back on and popping and doing what we gotta do. For those of you who are interested in a private reading, my email is gonna be down below. What happens is I send out videos to you and you can have your reading in the comfort of your own home, so on and so forth. Any questions that you may have, you can always reach me. All my links will be down below. So this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Those of you who are cross-watching, dealing with a Sagittarius, doing what you got to do so you see what's going on within their world. I want to see what the angels and the spirits have to say to us in reference to your situation. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. So it's going to be, what are we looking at? We're looking at July 22nd until the end of the month. I hope you guys are blessed today, tomorrow, and always, peeps. Alright, so we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, Aries, Leo, Sag, so it could be your energy, all right? Maybe there's a lack of motivation in reference to a situation that you wanted to work towards. Something that was going to bring you monies in, bring in your paper. There's some lack of energy. You have it within you, but then again, you're kind of standoffish about it. Maybe you're pulling back. You're in your head about a situation. Pertaining to this, all right? Maybe you're being lazy, you're out here not doing what you got to do, but things are not going to work out for you if you're still in your head and you're putting out that wavelength. You have the Eight of Sword energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So maybe there's some restrictions that are in your way, restrictions that are not letting you move forward with it. You have the Ten of Cups here, though. So besides anything that's going on, things are going to be pushing forward. You have a good reputation out here, all right? There's going to be harmony within the attainments that you want and the desires that you want. This is the happiness card. This is the harmony card. This is getting exactly what you want. But you need to motivate yourself in reference to the situation so that things can start working in your favor. Have patience and move forward. You need a plan, all right? Have persistence. This is having success, but I know it's going to take a long time. Anything worth fighting for, anything that's worth anything in this world, anything positive and good is going to always take a lot of work. Relationships don't happen overnight if that's what it is. You know, you ask anybody that's been married for a minute and they tell you, you know, how'd you do it? How'd you guys last so long together? Go ahead and do it. See what they tell you. Everything takes work, you know. Have patience with one another, communication, so on and so forth. Steady growth within your family. Something, maybe some of you need to pay attention in reference to health-wise. Maybe to an older male. You have the tree with the lilies. So maybe you're building up a connection with your family that is taking quite some time in reference to that. There's some things that you need to cut off. Maybe something that you're unaware of. Something that needs to be cut. You don't want your reputation. Once again, this stands for your reputation. And you had the reputation card as well. Don't cut your reputation off from the world. Don't, maybe you're not out here on social media and pushing like you usually do. Don't cut that off, because then you're going to be taking your empire away. You need to be out here and doing what you got to do. You need to communicate effectively, place your face out to the world, get motivation, and do what you got to do. All right? You need to get out of the house and start socializing. You can't be stuck in the house. You're not going to meet anybody. You're not going to be able to grow certain things if you're always in the house and being in this shitty pooty mood. Shitty pooty mood. Ten of Wands, you're taking on something, all right? Maybe you're taking on. But this is also, you know, signifies that it's going to take a lot of hard work for you to put yourself out there and attain exactly what you want to attain. Take some time for solitude. You out here living your best life. You need to be out here living your best life. All right, maybe possibly being out here in the streets and getting your coins and, you know, going after what you want. You had a vision in mind before. All right, and this is your success. All right, some of you are getting a new garden though. Some of you are making plans in reference to that, because this also stands for the garden. Planting your seeds, yo. Plant your seeds and do what you gotta do. Here we have the 7 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's lack of a long-term vision. You're not seeing the long-term effects that you can be having in reference to your situation. All right? You need to do something that you love. So why are you holding back? What is this hold back? Why are you being lazy? Sorry to say it, but sometimes it is what it is. I can't sugarcoat everything. Moving. Some of you can be moving physically. Some of you need to start moving. Literally. Not physically, like some of you can be moving, like start moving towards exactly what you want. Some of you are gracefully aging, looking good and smelling good and feeling good. You need to be out here doing what you gotta do. All right, have some grace within the integrity that your integrity, the way that you move, the way that you carry yourself. Having patience, nurturing something. Keep the faith. Keep the faith that things are going to work out in your favor. But that doesn't mean just step back and not do anything about it. Right? Because in order to get something, in order to achieve something that you want and you want to attain, you need to be out here doing. Get out of the chaos and conflict. Be who you are. Don't transform for nobody. Unless it's going to mean that at the end of the day, you're going to get exactly what you want. You know, the zebra trying to transform into something that he's not. Don't do that. Maybe in your head about certain situations. Focus on the here and now and don't worry about anything that has happened already. You can grow from the situations that you've been through. Alright? There's, you know, there's quite possibly some decisions that you have to make in reference to a crossroad that you're at. Don't worry about what has happened. How can you grow from the situation? How can you better yourself? Don't feel as though as you're trapped in a situation. Maybe there's some restrictions that surround you for right now. So how do you go on to the next situation? Alright, maybe you're embarrassed about certain things that have happened. You know, you're placing some blame. Maybe you're conscious, self-conscious about situations. You're going to be coming out of a period where you feel as though you're no longer in this type of position, and you're not going to be sweating the small stuff. All right, you're not going to be heartbroken about a situation. It's not gonna phase you anymore. This is the 3 of Swords in reverse. I think you're going to start seeing clearly through a situation where, yeah, quite possibly there was some restriction, there was some indecision about a situation. Don't block yourself from these choices that are out here. There's so many things that are in place for you. Yet you're not able to see them because you're so fogged up about what has happened. You need to move forward from that situation. You're going to be intelligent about the situation, not act hasty. All right. I need you to have passion, be adventurous, you know, have energy. This knight is going the opposite way in which he usually does, but at least he's not being hasty about the situation. I hope these messages were clear and concise for you. With all my love. See you guys next week.